On the 25th of May, 1963, our leaders gathered together in the capital of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, in the effort to put us back together as one people, a good 79 years after the Berlin Conference divided us up. 58 years later, today, we have to ask ourselves, what is the state of the Union of Africa? On this day, I want you to remember one word: imagination. I want the word imagination to be the operating word today. As the Chief Executive Officer of Diaspora Network Television, a station dedicated to the unity of Africa and the development of Africa, and all instances, including the reintegration of the African diaspora. On this day, I want us to think about this word, imagination. Before we get to that, I'd like to tell you a little bit of a story. It's a story of an 11-year-old on the campuses of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, when in 1970, All African University Games was held there. And as an 11-year-old young man, I went to the opening ceremonies and saw marching students from universities across the continent. For the first time in my life, I saw that the Tanzania that I read in the books, the people who lived there looked just like me. The Senegal, the Malawi, the Congo, the Sudan, all of them looked like me. At 11 years old, I got my initiation as a Pan-Africanist. Almost 30 years later, at the turn of the century, I happened to be involved in an organization called the African Community Organization in Houston, Texas, where all Africans within the city of Houston came together, and we had formed the organization to relate with each other as brothers and sisters. These two experiences shaped my life and the way I see people from other parts of the continent. So when I talk about imagination, I want us to imagine the following. Imagine Africa without any international borders. Imagine Africa with a single currency. Imagine Africa where the people truly view each other as brothers and sisters, not people from another country. The moment we get to that point where this imagination inches closer to reality, that's when we will really begin to realize the potential of Africa. And so for today, on the 58th anniversary of the formation of Organization of African Unity, OAU, which has evolved into African Union, I want you to imagine what the possibilities are if Africans truly began to view each other as brothers and sisters. Thank you. My name is Jermaine Nkrumah, founder, CEO, Diaspora Network Television. Have a great African Unity Day.